Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Israel in Style. I'm Emmanuel Kadosh, and as per usual, I'm here to give you guys all the updates regarding Israeli fashion, culture, and yes, you guessed it, some lifestyle. We have a packed show with extremely talented guests, so let's get started. Our first guest in the studio is a French-Israeli artist that splits her time between the culturally enriched city of Paris and the incomparable city of Tel Aviv. She's a mixed media artist, which usually means all of her artwork incorporates more than one type of art, which in turn also means her artwork is never boring. Say hello to Jessica Moritz. Hi.
Thank you. Thank you. No, I hope so.
How are you?
I'm really good, even it's hot, but we
make
it.
It is very hot right now,
Yeah.
but I would love to know a little bit about how you kind of got started specifically in art and more specifically in mixed media art.
Okay, so first I studied in France. As you said, I was born in France, and so I studied in fine arts. And what you learn in school is that you gotta give up on some stuff and learn how to go out of your comfort zone and being like, I never did that.
Right.
I'm in school, so let's try it. So you start doing video art, you start doing installations, and then you're like, oh, effectively it works more in this way than it used to work like just drawing.
Right.
Because my words gets better, like the lines are more like blurred.
Elaborate, yeah.
Exactly, like you don't need sometimes to make a point just by black and white, and you can use colors for something, and something you can just use like graffiti, because the media is like more appropriate to like the deepest thought you have. And I think it's really important that every artist or every person just try to give up on something they're comfortable with.
Right.
Because when you're comfortable, then you get lazy.
And you stick to the same thing.
Exactly.
People get used to it, and you're not changing things up.
And you get lazy, and then you're like, it's nice. Yeah, I like looking at
Cool.
myself.
Yeah.
It's like flattering yourself, and you don't need to flatter yourself.
Other people need to flatter you.
Exactly. I mean, you need to work on that.
So tell me, what type of mixed media are you doing? What type of arts and media are you mixing?
So now, like we are doing, for example, we've been doing with Utopia, Israeli agency, that we've been doing workshop with kids, and we're also doing like installations. With Hanabu, we're doing installations and painting that you see some of them.
Beautiful.
And we're going to work with lights, so it's going to be a big project in November. I'm very lucky to be working in a studio in Tel Aviv, in Amifal Echad, with people that also give you feedback and support to make new stuff being like yours.
Definitely.
Not just like an idea or a dream. You just say like, I want to do something. What do you think? And it's like going on and on and on, you know?
I think especially in arts and like you said, mixed media, I think it is so crucial to have other artists surrounding you, especially in your workspace.
Yeah.
You know, my mom actually has a gallery. It's called Art Hood in Miami, where all of the artists that are working in the studios come together, and they're like, how do you think about this?
Exactly.
What do you like about this?
You know,
Gives
brainstorm
feedback.
and being like, yeah, are you okay with it? Or, oh no, it's lame. Like, you're boring.
Right.
Yeah, you're like friends. You know, like when you're on a dinner, you're like, your joke is not funny. It's not funny. So
I'm giving you some positive criticism here.
Yeah.
So what about for you? Do you have a favorite type of art? Where did you start? Did you start doing, you know, because this is amazing. This is, you know, so unique and so, I love it.
This is Tel Aviv. It's like the guy and the girl is like, what are you doing this weekend? You know, a mix of challah, fuck you, pizza, whatever. You know, it's happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's about us.
And so do you get commissioned to do pieces?
There are some works that are commissioned, and there are some works that you have to sit on the money, you know?
Right.
That there are some work where people like send you DM on Instagram or on your website, or because you know them, and they say like, I want like a small drawing or a painting for my house and stuff, and you say, okay, I have this and that, do you like this? And then sometimes you do like special work.
Just for them, yeah.
Yeah, but still like your stuff.
100%.
I mean,
they give you the idea, and then you kind of go with it.
Opportunity. It's an opportunity. Like the idea is like, you don't do stuff like, I would like to have a clown in my living room. Yeah, that's nice, but...
but I'm not going to just draw you a clown.
Yeah,
it's going to be a lot more exciting than that.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the plan.
Yeah, you know, you have to be that creative, but follow your inner soul and to be like, yeah, that's my lines. You know, you cannot be like...
100%.
Yeah.
So where can people find your artwork? Where can people get in contact with you?
So I have a website, which is www.jessicamoritz.com.
You'll see it underneath over
like
here.
You see the lines. And on Instagram also, you will see over here.
Yes.
Yeah. And also in the streets of Tel Aviv, and hopefully in galleries soon, or maybe restaurants also. I want to work with places that wants to have more art because people go more eating than in museum.
100%.
So
the
I think
restaurant's the new museum now.
yeah. So I think it works more like this.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Jessica.
Thank you.
I'm sure we'll see your artwork all over Tel Aviv.
Hopefully.
And I really appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Make sure to check out Jessica's website where all her artwork is showcased. And of course, she shares where her artwork will be exhibited next, so you don't want to miss out. Realistically, who doesn't love a good game night, right? You and your friends all go out, grab some drinks, and interact in a little friendly competition. Well, my next guest organizes just that. Pub Quiz Reel. Carl Peters runs the main pub quiz trivia night here in Israel and is here in the studio to tell us all about it. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Very
I'm
well.
great. So I love the quiz reel type, you know, play on words with quiz Israel. Very cute.
Yeah.
Love it. So before we talk about the name, why don't you tell us a little bit about, you know, how you kind of got involved in pub trivia nights?
Okay, so before I made Aliyah, in London I owned a bar, a cocktail bar, and one of the things that we used to do to attract people was to host a pub quiz trivia night. And I had another guy who used to do it, and then he left, and I thought, oh, well, I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
And we managed to develop an amazing following, and it made us great money for the bar.
Yeah, of course. It's like
So,
an attraction. That night is trivia night, and so everyone wants to come out probably.
and the amazing thing is that the same people come every week,
Yeah.
and it develops a following.
That's so fun.
And it's fun.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about it. Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about this before.
Yeah.
What are some of the themes? Do you guys have themes, or is it pretty much the same theme? Because you're saying people are coming back. They're probably not playing the same theme every time.
Well, one thing that I discovered early on is that you can't ask certain kinds of questions. For example, it's a really international audience.
Right.
We have Americans, Australians,
Right,
South
right.
Africans. So they can't answer questions on 1990s British boy bands, for example.
Exactly.
So it always has to be things that everybody can do. So geography is always good.
That it is.
History. Israel always goes down well.
I mean, you're here. If you're here
For
in the Holy
sure.
Land, you should know a little bit about it, right?
Absolutely. And we try and stay clear of politics for obvious reasons.
Very obvious.
But also light-hearted things, celebrity, modern culture. Those are things that come
I
up.
love that. That's
Yeah.
great. So do you come up with the questions? Do you come up with the themes? How does it work? Because this sounds interesting.
So I'll spend the morning trawling the internet. I wonder what was the biggest building in 1905 in the world. And then I'll ask the question. And that's how
Wow,
it goes,
genius. Has anybody, this just like actually came to mind, has anybody, you know, you asked a question and then they answered you and you were like, no, that's not the right answer. And they're like, yeah, it is.
Well, we had it.
I know it is.
We had it on Sunday night. I had a picture round, and all the pictures, all the names were to do with food and drink. So I said, name the person, and then what's the link? And then I said, it's food and drink. And they're like, no, it's not. There's one odd one out. I was like, who is it? And they're like, it's Elmer Fudd. And I was like, his name's Elmer Fudge. And they're like, no, it's not. I was like, oh, no.
So you were like, no, I'm instructing this, and I should have done my homework better.
I know. But it's sometimes
Of course.
it's funny when I get exposed.
Yeah,
to it, for
definitely.
sure.
It's like, oh, my Wikipedia page wasn't correct with this information. So how do you collaborate with these bars? Are you only doing them in Tel Aviv, or do you do them outside of the city?
So at the moment, we just have it in Tel Aviv.
Right.
I first approached Mike's Place and Molly Bloom's, for those were places that I knew were Anglo-friendly.
Definitely.
And so
Internationals
a
coming.
lot of internationals coming through. People know to go to those places. And they had vacancy. They weren't doing a trivia night already. So I spoke to them. They take all of the proceeds for the bar, all the food and drink. So it's win-win for everybody.
Definitely.
And once those guys got on board, the first one I did was with a place in Florentine called Dede, and they were super great to me to host there. But we were too many people coming.
Too many crazy competitive people trying to come in there.
Yeah, and I was like shouting, listen! But it was amazing.
That's so fun. So how do people, sign up for this? How many people are per team? Tell me how it kind of works.
So normally a team will range from 2 to 8 people usually. And people will contact me throughout the week leading up to the event. Usually we have an event every week. And they'll email me, Instagram, Facebook, just, hey, can I book a team?
Wow.
And I'll say, okay, how many have you got? And like, save me 6 seats.
That's fun.
And then people come down, I'll save them a seat, and that's it. That's how it goes.
That's also probably a great way. I mean, I'm sure this was also part of the initiative where, internationals are getting to know each other, because maybe somebody is here by himself visiting, but he wants to join a team, and then you're like, oh, I have this one person that's going to join you.
That's exactly what happens. People will come on their own. Have you got anyone for me to join? And sometimes when we have 2 or 3 people, we auction them off at the beginning.
We're like, how many for this
Yeah.
person over here?
This is John. He's great at history and politics. Who wants him? And people, yeah.
Who wants a date with him for how much.
Exactly, that's how it goes.
That's so great.
Yeah.
So do you guys have a Facebook page? How do people contact you?
Yeah, so we have Facebook and Instagram. It's
Great.
just Pub Quizrael, and also an email which people send to me, which is pubquizrael@gmail.com.
Amazing.
And we have a website as well, which are always updating with
Which
the
we're going to
events.
post somewhere underneath here. We always,
Amazing.
it's somewhere linked over here. So you do this once a week, right?
Yeah, once a week, unless I'm out of the country.
All right, once a week.
And the next one is on Sunday. It's at Milan 18 in the Kerem.
I might be there.
Yeah?
I might be there. I'm going to organize a little team and we're going to come.
You'd be a welcome
Oh,
guest.
great. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for joining
Cheers.
me, Carl.
Thank you.
Listen, if you're in Israel and are looking for a fun game night to take part in with your friends, with a date, or maybe with your family, make sure to check out Pub Quizrael page to find out where the next trivia night takes place. Maybe near you. Listen up, fashion lovers. We all know some of you are busy, a full-time job, in the office, and have no time for fashion inspo, right? Well, I brought back one of my favorite guests to tell me all about the latest fashion trends to keep up with. Daniela Capelouto, how are you?
I'm good. I love being back here.
I
so
love
I'm great.
having you on the show because, you know, you give us the rundown on what we need to know, super fast trends.
I'm here for that.
Exactly. What are we talking about today?
Today we're going to talk about trends that have come back. And we're talking about the trends from the 90s.
My favorite.
It's a time where I think both of me and you were just been born.
Yes.
We didn't get a chance to enjoy these amazing trends. And Pretty Woman came out, the movie,
Yes.
which is the most iconic fashion movie ever. And we're going to talk about the trends that are come back from that time that now me and you can enjoy.
Yes.
And all the girls on Instagram have been popping up on the feed.
Exactly. There are a few that I don't fully support.
Okay.
There are.
Okay.
But let's just do
Let's
the
walk it
rundown.
through.
Yes. Okay. So our first trend, we're doing polka dots, right?
First trend is polka dots. I'm wearing polka dots right now.
As seen on the fashion trends.
I had to come in trend.
Yes.
This is the most trendish.
Trendy-ish. Okay.
Fabric and print that is going on right now. You can find it in swimwear, in dresses, couture.
Literally, yeah, Met Gala Oscar type dresses.
Amazing. You can see Gigi Hadid. Everyone's wearing it right now. It's in all kinds of versions, and it's super fun. Obviously, the most trendiest one is the black and white polka dots, which has been all over the runways. Right now, Jacquemus, Carolina Herrera, they all did it.
Right.
But you can actually find them in stores like Zara and Topshop and H&M in different varieties of colors, which I actually love also combining.
I do love that, and you said swimwear also. In Inamorta, Emma Radikowski's swimwear has a gorgeous tan and white polka dot bathing
yes,
suit.
I actually just saw it today before I came to see
And
the
she
brown
wrote,
and
and she
white.
goes tan polka dot, right? That was the
Amazing.
name of the bathing suit. I
Amazing.
absolutely adore it. I
So
think
that's
it's so
the most
cute.
trendiest print right now. So you should definitely adopt in
Some
skirts,
type of form.
in some types of forms. It can be a total suit or just like a one piece to make a you make your statement.
Make a full outfit. Yeah, I love it. It looks so nice
And it's
on
very
everything.
chic and it's so French. I mean, even the pink and white, it's like Minnie Mousy, but it's not.
But it's
super
not. You can
chic.
wear it with anything, with a pair of white sneakers with heels. You can make it look casual, daytime,
Exactly.
anything. Amazing. Second trend we're talking about.
Second trend we're going to talk about is bike shorts. Bike
You
shorts.
remember when we talked about earlier about the thing that I didn't love so much?
Okay.
This is the thing I didn't love so much.
Okay, listen, but let me tell you something. Except Miss Kim Kardashian, who is the queen of this trend, because Yeezy season 7 of her husband Kanye West was the most classic shorts, was in all of his collection.
Yes.
But all the girls are wearing it, and it just looks
Emma
good.
Radikowski can't do wrong.
She can't do wrong, but look, it flatters your thighs, and even if you're thin or a bit curvier, it'll look better, because curvier girls can't wear short shorts. And this is, I mean,
You really believe this?
I love this. I think,
You really love this.
I love it. I think it's super chic, it's super trendy, and it's sexy. I love it.
I can't tell you a trend. I can't even think of a trend that I dislike more than this.
No, it's super chic.
Except, obviously, you're
And
right.
you can actually
Yeezy-
find them in denims and tights.
Oh my God, the denim version is my least favorite one.
Oh my God, no!
my God,
listen, we need to do a total
need to-
makeover.
yeah,
Manuel.
we
You
need to try this out.
because you have long legs. You are the perfect for this trend.
Wow, I just don't see it. And she's wearing it on a red carpet too. Like,
I love it. It's super sexy.
Maybe it's,
super feminine and comfortable.
You know how like the 90s, this is a 90s trend that's coming back. So maybe in like another, I don't know, 20 years it'll come back for me and I'll be like, okay, we can do this now. We
Maybe,
can
but I'm
rock
telling you, if you style it right with a blazer
Maybe
or
we'll try
oversized shirt and
something out.
heels, you'll look
Try
good.
something out for the
We need
next
to
time
do
you're
it.
on the show.
I'm
We'll
dressing
do
you
this.
for the next show.
Okay. What's our last trend that came
The
back?
last trend that we're going to talk about is the short suits. Okay,
Yes.
Julia Roberts,
Queen.
most iconic scene, coral short suit. I mean, this is the most epic dress code for right now. Perfect for work.
Obsessed.
Perfect for going out. Perfect for seeing your friends. You can have like, you know, flip on, like the Gucci flip-ons right now.
Right.
You can wear them with heels. If you don't want to wear the button shirt for like a total office look, you can actually just put a basic white t-shirt. Or a crop top, because it's very high-waisted. And it's super chic. It comes in lots of colors. You'll see them all over Instagram. And also in all the the shops right now.
Blazers are definitely my thing.
And just, you know, the ones you wear, even though this is the shorts in the same length of the bike shorts, it's very comfortable.
Right.
And you look super chic and trendy. And your legs, the thin part is always showing. So it's just, I think it's the most feminine look
This is
right
cute.
now.
This I do love. I love the short suit. I think it looks really good. And I really like the whole, I'm really into blazers. And I think blazers and crop tops in general.
And matching outfits.
Definitely.
It's so in. And it's been in from last season already.
Yes.
So now this is the perfect way to look in the summer.
Okay, so one last question before we finish up. What do you think about the scrunchie trend coming back?
I love the scrunchie scene. I think it's so cute. Also a 90s comeback. And I think it's super chic. And actually Celine has been doing a few, the designer, have taken out a few pictures on Instagram with the scrunchie.
Love it.
But they wear it low, like that. And the scrunchie is from silk. So I think it's super chic, and you know, the more feminine and girly the items are, the more fun.
The more fun, you know, they had those neon ones that they would put like a high ponytail. It would look really cute, very feminine.
Super cute, super feminine.
I love it. Thank you so much, Danielle, for coming in.
So much fun being back.
We'll see you again on the show for some more trends.
Amazing. Thank you.
There you have it. The 90s trends that are coming back, have been back, and the ones we absolutely adore. Make sure to follow Danielle's Instagram page for some more fashion inspo. You all know by now how much I love to switch things up here on Israel in Style. I love to show you guys all different aspects of Israeli culture, and my next guest did just that. He's one of the organizers of the soccer club dedicated to Olim Chadashim, or new immigrants, called Inter Aliyah, and they are all looking for a way to start competing in the big leagues here in Israel. Sam Sank, how are you?
Thank you. I'm very good. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I am very excited.
First of all, I'm just going to have to interrupt you straight away. It's football, not soccer. I'm English, not
I don't know. Like, this could be the whole interview right now. This could be the full-on debate on what you think the name of your club is.
Football.
But I'm pretty sure it's soccer.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure for our viewers out there, it's soccer. For you, it's football. Let's just do football. Tell me, why'd you guys start this club? Where did it come from?
Okay, so I've been in Israel 9 years. I've played football all my life, and even in Israel, I played a bit of football, and I realized that there's a need for like a team for Olim, for international people, so that the people who live in a diaspora, let's say you're living in South Africa, for example, which team are you going to be supporting in Israel?
Right.
You need to have a team to support. So you support Inter Aliyah because we have a South African on our team. And we're full of all different nationalities, as you'll see from the pictures. We're, I think, over 15 nationalities from different countries, all speaking the language of football. Like I said, the reason we created it was to make a team that is going to be for Olim, for the diaspora, and the aim is hopefully to go up to the top.
Right.
Right now we're in the 5th division of Israeli football.
Okay.
The lowest division.
That's okay. You start somewhere, right?
Got to start somewhere.
Exactly. How long is this club? How long has the team been?
So officially, it's been going for 2 years.
Okay.
We just finished our 2nd season in the 5th division. Prior to that, it was under a different name called Inter Tel Aviv, which was another team I created with friends, basically.
To have fun, more of like a hobby.
To have fun more in more of an amateur league, and then we decided 2 years ago to take it more seriously, enter into the professional Israeli divisions, did all the paperwork, which, as you can imagine, was a total nightmare.
We're in Israel, so after all, it'll probably take another 2 years.
Exactly. And the idea is, like I said, to go up to the top, hopefully in 10, 15 years, and be that symbol for Olim. We've already seen in the last 2 years that our club is a way of integrating people into Israeli society through the medium of football
100%.
and bringing people together. And, you know, we have players on our team who have been in Israel just a few months, and Inter Aliyah is their family because we're their friends. They learn Hebrew through the team. You know, we have like people who speak Hebrew. Being on the pitch, you obviously, all the other teams are Israeli.
Definitely.
And
so it's definitely, so like, I love what you said. You were saying somebody from South Africa, like, who are they going to root for?
Exactly.
So you're really, you know, putting an option for other people.
Uruguay, Argentina,
Jerusalem,
Brazil, Germany, Switzerland, Hungary, England, America, South Africa, Holland. I've only named half of the countries that are represented in our team.
Wow.
As you can see, can I do this? You can see from
there you go.
All the different countries.
All different countries, all the flags there. I'm sure, yes, of course. So tell me, what's missing? What do you guys? What's stopping you guys from being at the top?
Well, first of all, we're missing an amazing striker. So if you're out there, okay, I don't know.
Whoever, where are we looking at?
Please
yes.
join us. We need a striker.
Okay.
I'm joking. Our strikers are very good at the moment. Unfortunately, money is definitely one of the things we're missing. Money makes the world go around, and more money would mean better coaches, and maybe the ability to bring people over to Israel, international people, and be able to pay them, better facilities. And as you go up through the leagues, obviously the budget needs to increase. And,
of course.
And we're a private club, so
that's what the crowdfunding.
The crowdfunding is about raising money so we can have that boost, that financial boost to help us move over the next couple of years. We're trying to raise money for the next 2 years, and from there, hopefully, we'll get bigger and go to the top. What I was going to say is most of the teams here in Israel, they're community teams. They're teams from specific neighborhoods in Israel. So they have their own pitch. They have their own facilities, their own logistical system. We started completely from scratch. We're funding it all ourselves. But we have that advantage of maybe appealing to the diaspora, which is the point of the crowdfunding, but also in general, the whole point of what Inter Aliyah is.
Yeah, and you know, there's a lot of people that say, like you said, the internationals coming in here that maybe don't speak Hebrew or don't have friends, don't have the connections to really, or maybe, you know, aren't noticed enough to get into those really big teams in the #1 league. I don't know.
Ligat Al.
Ligat Al. Okay, great. You're teaching me something here. And so you guys are really opening up an opportunity. And so right now, you guys have your crowdfunding page. Everybody, you know, sending everybody there to try and kind of support so you guys have better facilities. Where are you guys practicing? Where are there games going on? Who are you playing against for right now?
Well, the season is about to start in a couple of months. It starts after the Chagim. Our home pitch and training pitch is in Jaffa. That's where we go. Everyone comes in buses or cars, you know, depending, or bikes. I just got a scooter myself, so I'll be scootering my way down there.
Amazing.
And we play against, we're actually in Liga Gimel, which is the 5th division. It's divided into regions. So we're in the Tel Aviv League, so we play against teams around the Tel Aviv area, Ramat Gan, Jaffa, etc.
In the center, here. Reachable by scooter /
reachable by
bike.
My Xiaomi. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much. I'm sure, hopefully, yes.
I have a present for you.
Oh yes.
This is a collector's edition. This is the Sam Sank shirt from 2 years ago.
Yes,
as you can see.
Sam Sank shirt.
You can keep
guys.
this, okay?
This is
a present
prized
for you.
possession.
I hope you wear it on tomorrow's show.
I will. Thank you so much.
You're
I
very
hope
welcome.
that
Thank you for having me.
this gives a little bit more attention to the crowdfunding, and hopefully you guys will get there. I hope I get unlimited tickets. Thank you for that. Everyone, make sure to go check out the Inter Aliyah crowdfunding page. Help them out in any way that you can, and who knows, hopefully you'll be seeing them on the big screen soon. So you'll want to get tickets fast. And with that, unfortunately, that's all the time we have left on today's episode. I wanted to thank all our guests that came into the studio today. And for all you viewers out there that missed any episodes, make sure to check us out on iltv.tv/Israel in Style. Have a fabulous week, everyone.